Hola chicos, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén muy bien. Ya estamos en el último módulo. We're on the last module of the semester, which I can't believe we're there. Um, and I wanted to explain what you will see during this module. Um, there are a few things that I really like about this module, like the readings, which is algo muy grave va a suceder en este pueblo, from Gabriel García Márquez. It's a really cool reading about what happens when somebody says something and people start saying it and putting a little more to what the first person said, right? I don't want to tell you all about it because you're going to read it. And then there's other things like the cortometraje, which is el tiple. It's one of I think it's the slowest video of the semester. It goes really slow, but it has a lot of culture. It has, you can understand a little bit about things about Colombia with it, okay? And Imagina touches the topic of Spain. So you see words that are typical in Spain, okay? I think I've said it before. I really like Imagina because it kind of goes from country to country or region to region, telling you what words and verbs are used mostly there. And for those of you that have traveled in different Spanish-speaking countries, you know that Spanish is a little different in every country and every region. I think it's kind of like in English, right? For grammar, you're going to see the passive voice and the constructions with se, okay? Pay attention to the structure, okay? The structure of a passive voice is different, right? It's kind of like, it's very similar to the English passive voice. The constructions with se, okay? Usually, for unplanned events, this means that you are not planning to drop your phone or to your car to break down, okay? These constructions are things that are unplanned, okay? And so you would say se me cayó el lápiz, okay? Se me cayeron los lápices. Okay, so the verb does not agree with me, but the thing that I dropped. Okay, the thing that tells me who dropped or who had this unplanned event would be the indirect object pronoun. Okay, so pay attention to that structure. You will see also present and past perfect subjunctive. Okay, remember that anything that has subjunctive, there has to be something triggering it. Okay, so if it's the main clause, the connectors, okay, the conjunctions, pay attention to that. And then another thing that you're going to see is the C clauses, okay, the review for C clauses. You know that, well, for me, C clauses is kind of like a puzzle, right? That if you have present in the main clause, you need present, future, near future, or a command in the other in the other clause. Okay, I'm sorry, I spaced out, but and then so pay attention. What do you have in the C clause and what do you have in the main clause? If you have if the this part with the C has a present tense, then check in the box, right, to see what you need for if you have the present in the C clause, or if you have a conditional, for example. Okay, so that's the fun part about C clauses. I know that students might not be or feel the same way, but I like these kind of things that make you think, right? That you're like, okay, I have this, well, now I need this. Okay, so this week Okay, at the end of this week, I will be releasing what we're going to do after this module, which are the presentations. Okay, I am releasing it so you can start thinking about what you want to present on. Okay, the presentations will be due 1 week after this module ends, which is the 30th, April 30th. Okay. And then we're going to have the dead week, which on dead week, we are going to be reviewing for the second exam. Okay. I will be doing some Zoom times for you guys. So you can ask questions. You can ask me to meet with you one of the days of that week, and we can get together to talk about what's going to be on the exam, right? But for those of you that can't do this, I will be posting a lot of resources for you guys to be prepared for the exam. Okay, so you're going to have practice exam. You're going to know what's going to be on the paragraph. Remember, the paragraph, do it before. Okay, I give it to you before time because I want you to be able to do it slowly, think about it, not use Google Translate. Okay, we know when you use Google Translate. Okay, and it's not helping you at all. It's not making you be better at Spanish. Okay, and remember, you're in this class to get better. Okay, and so there's going to be a lot of practice. Okay, and I'm going to give you the answers of the things so you can kind of do it on your own and see which ones you got wrong, and do it again and see what you need. Okay, and so that way you can ask me, or you can go to the tutors that we have in MLC that I sent you at the beginning of the semester, the schedule. So please use these resources, and thank you so much for all your hard work. I've been enjoying listening to your podcasts and all your Canvas activities. It's really nice to know a little bit more about you guys, and so keep up working hard. We're almost done. And I am also trying to keep up with grading. There's a lot of things that people have been turning in. So I think by the end of this week I will have everything graded. So you kind of can see where you're at. Okay. For most of you, you already know where you're at because I already graded, but there's a few things that I haven't graded from some of you guys that may have turned it in late, or that I'm still working on them. Okay, so have a great week, and please email me. Thank you for all your emails during the semester. It kind of helps me be prepared for other questions that students might have, and to make things a little more clear. Okay, so thank you, and please email me if you have any questions. Okay, cuídense. Hasta luego.